In case you missed it, Microsoft recently announced their plans to acquire Bethesda and their holding company ZeniMax Media. Xbox was still on releasing two timed exclusives for the PlayStation 5, but there is a good chance that titles like Fallout 5, Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield may become exclusive titles for the Xbox. However, knowing how Xbox operates, this may just be a great deal for gamers on almost every platform, considering how the company has now become entirely consumer-centric. This is Games Access, and if this is your first time on the channel, do consider subscribing for more content like this. Now, let's find out why Xbox buying Bethesda and ZeniMax Media is a very big deal. When exclusivity comes into question, neither Microsoft nor Bethesda or any of the other studios have explicitly said that their future games will be exclusive to Xbox and PC. Even though there is a good chance of it happening, Microsoft and Bethesda's MO is not entirely about exclusivity. Xbox already publishes their games on the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation, with games like The Outer Worlds, Minecraft, and the Ori series on the Nintendo Switch. There is a good chance Microsoft may just follow the same strategy for Bethesda games, where they will publish the game on the PlayStation 5 and have it as a cheaper alternative on the Game Pass. If that is not the case, console players will have to at least consider getting the Xbox Series X or the Series S if they want to play any of Bethesda's future games. In order to recover the $7.5 billion investment, Xbox will have no choice but to publish it on every platform. The return on investment is not going to be that significant if Xbox chooses to keep it exclusive for the Series X and PC in the future. According to a report from Bloomberg, Microsoft's Phil Spencer said that they will honor Bethesda's current exclusivity commitments, but that might change in the future with new releases, where he is quoted as saying, "We'll take other consoles on a case-by-case basis." Phil Spencer's interview indicates about the fact that they are open to bringing Bethesda and other ZeniMax Studio games to other consoles if need be. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella also added, "When we think about strategy, whether it's in gaming or any other part of Microsoft, each layer has to stand on its own for what it brings. When we talk about our content, we want our content to be broadly available." Bethesda also has a habit of releasing all of their games for every platform possible, and the next point we're going to be talking about has something to do with that. We all know how Bethesda operated this generation, and to be honest, the future looks kind of bleak. In an interview with CNBC, Phil Spencer said in reference to the new acquisition that our plan is to leave it alone. This may just be a double-edged sword for gamers, as it may benefit or cause woes at the same time. For starters, since Bethesda likes to publish their games on every platform, there is a good chance that strategy may still be in place for some of their upcoming games. However, if Xbox's plan is to leave it alone, Bethesda may just publish more games like Fallout 76 and not care about their quality control at all. Even though Phil Spencer said our goal is to make ZeniMax the best ZeniMax they can be, it still seems a bit far off, as Bethesda tends to use very unreliable engine for their games. In fact, many of their games are still buggy today, and most of them were fixed by the modding community on PC. Bethesda always had a reputation of launching games in a very bad state, and we hope this habit is somewhat weeded out. We sincerely hope Bethesda don't have the same arrogant attitude as they did this generation and be held accountable by Microsoft if they don't deliver quality games. Because if their games are as bad as Fallout 76 in the future, this acquisition will be all for nothing, and Xbox's first-party problem will be back to square one. The Xbox Game Pass is already a great deal for players who don't really want to spend that much and still play some great titles on the service. The Netflix-style service is probably the best thing gaming has gotten this generation, and it even extends to PC gamers. The fact that games like Fallout, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Online, the Doom franchise, the Wolfenstein franchise, and many others will be coming to the service at no extra cost makes the Game Pass service hard to pass up. Microsoft really killed it with a response to Sony's first-party exclusive games that will benefit many gamers out there. Whether you are on a PC or on the Xbox, it doesn't really matter, since you will be getting access to more games for a monthly fee. Sony and Nintendo have their first-party exclusives, but Microsoft's acquisition of ZeniMax was a masterstroke. Western RPGs are just as popular as JRPGs, or arguably more, and there is no doubt playing third-party games on the Series X will be the best console experience this generation. Even Assassin's Creed Valhalla is coming to the Game Pass on launch day, which tells us one thing. Xbox is ready to fight this generation, and it will do it with Game Pass and by leveraging third-party publishers. Every move Microsoft is making in the console space appears razor-focused on growing that Game Pass subscriber base. Either way, heated competition will only benefit players, and it will force Sony to either acquire more studios, offer more games in the PlayStation Plus collection, or counter Microsoft with something equally important to gamers. So that's what we thought about Xbox acquiring Bethesda, and if you like our content, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit like and share the video as it really helps us in growing. Until next time, over and out.